What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And various news outlets are reporting that Huijsen, the next Van Dijk, the next superstar centre-back, who is a huge talent, he is choosing Liverpool over the likes of Real Madrid and Chelsea and Bayern Munich. Many other clubs are interested in Huijsen, but it looks like because Van Dijk is his idol and was his idol growing up, wanting to become a centre-back, it looks like he favors Liverpool over other clubs. So we will have the full story for you guys and also various reports linking Darwin Nunez away from Liverpool. Arne Slot actually revealed why Darwin Nunez was missing from the Liverpool squad in the last game against West Ham, and it wasn't because of injury or illness, so that will be revealed in this video as well. It's a very unusual reason. So guys, if you enjoy these transfer news update videos, all you need to do is leave a like and let me know in the comments below which country are you watching from. The Bournemouth star and the Premier League breakout talent is eyeing a move to Anfield to join his idol Virgil van Dijk. That's what is reported. Arne Slot's system is a perfect fit for Huijsen, and it looks like Huijsen is odds-on favorite to sign for Liverpool in the summer transfer window. And The Athletic is reporting very strong interest from Liverpool this week, and it comes as no surprise. Huijsen is having a great season at Bournemouth, and there are many factors as to why Liverpool will end up Huijsen's ultimate destination. Richard Hughes, of course, used to work at Bournemouth as a sporting director, so he knows Bournemouth inside out. He already worked with Milos Kerkez, bringing him over to Bournemouth, and Richard Hughes knows still many people, many staff working at Bournemouth, so that would see Liverpool able to negotiate on friendly terms that would aim to be a benefit to both clubs. Because Bournemouth would get Huijsen's release clause, which is 60 million euros, 50 million pounds, and Bournemouth would get that money and Liverpool would get a great centre-back. And I think Huijsen would be a right fit for Arne Slot's system. He already possesses the attributes needed to play within Liverpool's high line. He already played 26 times for Bournemouth, who are having a really good season. They are still fighting to finish in a European qualification place. Huijsen is only 20 years old, so he fits into this recruitment system that the Liverpool transfer committee likes to implement. Young, promising, determined players who are ready to take the next step in their development. That's the kind of players Liverpool love to sign. Ryan Gravenberch is an excellent example. He joined Liverpool as 21, 22 years old, and he has matured into a world-class midfielder this season. And Huijsen has the Dutch connection, and he has Van Dijk as his idol. He has stated many times that he believes Van Dijk is the best centre-back in the world. He said, and look at Van Dijk, he was at Celtic when he was just 23 years old, and now look at him, he's so good now. The best centre-back in the world right now, Van Dijk, 100%. And the opportunity to play alongside your idol, your hero growing up, it doesn't come around very often, and Van Dijk signing a 2-year contract really helps Liverpool and pitch their project for the next 2 years, because Salah and Van Dijk are staying. Liverpool are top of the league. We are the best team in the Premier League right now. We are odds-on favourites to win the title, and we are in a good position to defend our title next season. And Huijsen, I think, would slot in perfectly next to Van Dijk, pun intended, at centre-back. And Huijsen is also a native Dutch speaker, being born in Amsterdam, and then he relocated to Spain, and he chose to represent the Spanish national team because he has relatives who are Spanish as well. But Liverpool already have a very good Dutch presence with the manager and 3 players, Gakpo, Van Dijk and Gravenberch being Dutch, and the opportunity might be just too good to turn down for Huijsen. So it looks like Huijsen is set to join Liverpool from Bournemouth for 50 million this season, this transfer window. That's what this report is saying. So it's not completed yet, but the talks are on the way. I think Liverpool need to get this done as early as possible, because Liverpool face competition from Bayern Munich. Arne Slot and his recruitment team, the Liverpool recruitment team, they view Dean Huijsen as a potentially long-term replacement for Virgil van Dijk. In the next 2 years, Dean Huijsen can develop alongside Van Dijk, and when eventually Van Dijk leaves, not necessarily after 2 years, maybe he will sign another contract if he keeps playing at a very high level, but centre-back partner Konate faces an uncertain future. Konate still hasn't signed a new contract. He only has 1 year left after this season. And Huijsen has emerged as one of Europe's most coveted young centre-backs. Bournemouth just signed him for £12.5 million. What a steal he was from Juventus, and he developed into one of the best young centre-backs in Europe and in the Premier League, and he already is Premier League proven. And it has become a well-documented fact that there is a £50 million release clause in his contract, which makes him very attractive to clubs. Not just Liverpool, but Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle and Tottenham have all reportedly made contact with Huijsen's representatives. So I think what is certain is Huijsen is leaving Bournemouth. The big question is which club will he join. I think Liverpool are the favourites, but even Juventus and Bayern Munich are interested in Dean Huijsen. But Liverpool are ready to make a statement in the summer transfer window, and we are going to make some big transfers. Arne Slot and Virgil van Dijk pretty much confirmed it. Van Dijk dropped the hint that Liverpool are preparing for a big summer. Whatever happens in terms of players going out, players coming in, I think it should be a big summer, Van Dijk said. I think Liverpool are planning to make it a big summer, so we all have to trust the board to do the right job. And yeah, one of the reasons why Salah and Van Dijk signed is because they trust Liverpool to deliver the big signings that is needed to make Liverpool even stronger next season. And this is when Liverpool need to strengthen, when we are on top at the Premier League. The last time we won the league, last time we won the Champions League, we hardly made any signings, but this time I think we will. And according to Relevo, Dean Huijsen wants to continue in the Premier League. He wants to play in the Premier League, doesn't really want to go abroad. And Real Madrid are interested in him, but I don't think he would be a regular starter just yet at Real Madrid. At Liverpool though, he could actually displace Konate and be a regular starter. Especially if Konate doesn't sign a new contract, he might be even sold in the summer. But Real Madrid are also hesitant on spending big on a centre-back. They want to prioritize other areas on the pitch. And many other clubs are monitoring Dean Huijsen. Paris Saint-Germain are another club who want to strengthen their backline. So yeah, Konate has been linked with Paris Saint-Germain as well. Would you sell Konate? Actually, my question to you guys. Let me know, let's have a discussion in the comments. If Konate doesn't sign a new contract until like August, then Liverpool needed to make a big decision. Do we do the same with Konate that we did with Van Dijk, Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold? We risk going into the last year of their contract and see whether they sign or not? Or should Liverpool sell him with 1 year left on his contract? That's a tricky situation. I would certainly Liverpool need to sit down with Konate and discuss what he wants to do. And James Spears has confirmed in the Times that Liverpool are looking to strengthen defensively this summer, and Paul Joyce has said that as well. And Dean Huijsen certainly fits the bill in terms of his age, technical qualities, and he already has Premier League experience. And the release clause worked previously for Liverpool with Dominic Szoboszlai and McAllister. Repaid their release clause and signed them. Van Dijk is on the brink of signing a new 2-year contract as well. I mean, he already signed, that's already confirmed, and the Konate's future is up in the air. And there has been speculation over Jero Kwanzaa. We don't know how much Arne Slot fancied him. He attracted interest from Newcastle last summer. Joe Gomez is injury prone. He hasn't played since February, so his future is up in the air. Does Arne Slot fancy him? Does Joe Gomez want a regular playing time? Because if he does, then I would have no problem selling Joe Gomez, even though I really like him as a player. The fact that he's injury prone and maybe he wants to play, I think he should be sold. Dean Huijsen, of course, his situation, if he comes to Liverpool, will depend on how much he plays on the Konate situation. If he doesn't sign an extension, the Liverpool will either have to sell him or risk losing him for nothing in 2026. Given that Huijsen is two-footed, there is no reason why he couldn't play alongside Van Dijk and benefit from Van Dijk's experience as he continues his development. And Liverpool will compete for 4 trophies next season, so Dean Huijsen would get plenty of playing time. Liverpool's ball progression under Arne Slot is funneled more centrally, and Huijsen's comfort in passing with both feet will be incredibly valuable for Liverpool to break the first line and find Gravenberch in build-up play. He can also deputise for either Van Dijk or Konate, having played in both centre-back positions for Bournemouth this season, and Huijsen's ball carrying would add an extra layer for Liverpool's ball progression as well. He's capable of defending space, following attackers up the pitch, making him a solid fit alongside Van Dijk, who often sweeps up behind his partner, and Konate, who loves to duo. And Dean Huijsen appeared on a podcast recently, and he said this about the prospect of playing for Liverpool. He said, "I don't think it's easy to play for Liverpool. It's not. There is pressure. There is the whole world watching you, looking at you. And there's the Champions League, the Premier League to compete for. You need to be good, like proper good, to hold your own, you know." And he was also asked about Van Dijk. He said, "Obviously I wasn't one-on-one playing against him, but just seeing him on the pitch, he's so impressive. He actually does have aura. He just stands there, he's so tall, he's so strong. He's a great player, to be honest. I definitely look up to him." And this is the proof from the horse's mouth, as they say, from Dean Huijsen himself, that he said that he looks up to Van Dijk. He's a great player, the best in the world right now, and he would love to play alongside Van Dijk. I don't think there is any question, and I just wanted to show Van Dijk's incredible record at Anfield. 115 games played at home at Anfield in the Premier League. This is Premier League only, by the way. 94 wins, just 3 defeats in 115 games and 18 draws. That equals a 2.61 points per game average at Anfield. 53 clean sheets from 115 games, almost half of the games that Van Dijk played at home in the Premier League at Anfield with Liverpool. It resulted in a clean sheet. And he scored 13 goals as well, and he has only been dribbled past 18 times at home. That's mind-blowing, that Van Dijk scored almost as many goals as players dribbled past him at home. And also, his points per game average at home in the Premier League, that is the equivalent of a 99-point season if you extrapolate that over 38 matches. That is absolutely insane. So that means that if Liverpool just played at home in the Premier League and Van Dijk was in the team every time, then we would win the league every season. Oh my goodness, how mind-blowing of a fact that is. And that shows what an incredible centre-back and what an amazing team Liverpool have. That at home, we pretty much every season are performing at a title-winning record. And Liverpool's, how good Liverpool's season is usually depends on our away record, because at home Liverpool are immense. Arne Slot actually reveals a very real reason why Darwin Nunez wasn't in the squad against West Ham. Because there were rumours that there was a bust-up behind the scenes, but Arne Slot said that Darwin Nunez didn't feel well mentally. He said he didn't feel himself the day before the match. And he went inside, he wasn't able to be part of the team the day after. And the journalist, of course, asked, what does he mean he didn't feel himself? He said that can mean multiple things. Yes, he didn't feel himself. He did leave the pitch because he didn't feel like himself, as in he didn't have words with a staff member. So he wasn't having a bust-up. He had a mental breakdown, basically. That's what Arne Slot is insinuating. And that's tough. I feel for Nunez, because he was desperate to succeed at Liverpool. He wanted it so much. But maybe he wanted it too hard sometimes. He needed to relax in front of goal and be a little bit more calm and composed. But in the end, him being over anxious and not ice cold enough in front of goal resulted in Darwin Nunez missing too many chances. He's too emotional. He's not very cold-blooded striker. And as a striker, you need to be cold-blooded. And also on this Liverpool website, there was a question, what should Liverpool's priority be in the summer transfer window? I chose defense. All three won the vote with 57%. Defense was then, you know, the second favorite, and attack was the third favorite with 18%. And only 4% of people said that only the midfield needed to strengthen. And probably I would love Liverpool to strengthen all three, but I think defense should be a priority. New left back, new right back if Trent leaves, a new centre back. I think that's absolutely vital. And Fabrizio pretty much confirmed that Liverpool's plan is clear since February. It hasn't changed. Darwin Nunez will be sold. He is expected to leave Liverpool in the summer. Another offer was turned down in January from Al Nassr, but all options will be considered in the upcoming months. And Darwin Nunez is also open to a new chapter. I mean, he has failed at Liverpool this season. He hasn't been good enough, and Liverpool need a striker who regularly scores goals. So Liverpool are already planning for life after Nunez. And I think a lot of Liverpool's future success will hinge on which striker Liverpool sign in the summer transfer window. We have to nail that. We cannot afford to spend another like 80 million on a striker and him not working out. The good news is Darwin Nunez still has a lot of value. He's still pretty young, so Liverpool can still sell him for a lot of money. He's 25 years old, and for a counter-attacking team, Darwin Nunez would be brilliant. And for a team who has less pressure on them to win week in, week out, I think that would suit Darwin Nunez. You know, he scored only 40 goals in 138 matches, which is not disastrous, but not great as well. He's nowhere near good enough for a team like Liverpool, who regularly wants to win the Premier League and the Champions League, or at least challenge for it. So I wish Darwin Nunez all the best. Let me know what you think about everything that we talked about in today's video, and thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Good day.